All right, folks. Take a good look here. Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay. The link will be down below. By all means, do watch the rest of the speech that she's gonna make here. In response to this lady, this proud Latina, she's so proud of herself. Proud. She's so proud. And you know, she's a proud Latina from y'all hood, from the hood. My favorite part of the country, South Central Los Angeles, the hood, Chicanos, Cholos, you name it, beloved Mexican Americans. You know, the ones who can barely speak good Spanish and wave the Mexican flag, yet they have no clue about Mexico. I'm not saying she's Mexican American. I'm just saying describing you where the hood is. Um, where to begin with this? All right, listen. Has anyone noticed in a lot of these speeches recent in this particular march? Haven't you noticed it's mostly just females just talking, and if the guys do speak, they're like very femi? Haven't you noticed that? I don't know. That maybe just me, but in one of her speeches, it's not one of her speeches, but one of her speech, um, Miss Chavez here made a remark in regards to, you know, I've been ducking bullets, before I learned how to read. That quote is very, very iconic in my personal opinion because, that speaks volumes to what is happening in South Los Angeles. As anyone has been to South Los Angeles like I have before, it is a utter shithole. And that shithole has been created by a lot of so-called Latino Americans, especially y'all, Mexican Americans who are complete ghetto and Americanized trash. I'm talking to y'all. Infested by gangs, infested by hood mentality, Americanized mentality, cholos walking around with bald heads, tattoo near up their faces and all that stuff. Very disgusting behavior. And this lady's telling y'all that I've been ducking bullets before I've been reading. The reason why I'm saying this, and again, this is troubling, man. This is really troubling. I mean, this is really tough for me to say this to this girl, but listen, girl, I'll be perfectly honest with you. If that was your experience growing up, then why in the effing hell are you still living in that shitty area? Okay, first of all, I'm totally against the NRA, but I do 100% support the Second Amendment to carry guns. Now, do I see there should be some sort of gun control? I can kind of, but not. Yeah, I can kind of see that. But to sit here and hear these kids, some of these kids advocating, we shouldn't have guns in the streets and guns, and the problem is the guns and the guns. And I'm like thinking to myself, no, the problem isn't the guns. What happened? A gun just started walking on its own, started pulling the trigger on its own, started shooting up random places. Is that what happened? No, we need to look at the individual who's carrying these guns. That's what we should be looking at, not the gun itself. Stop making out that this mysterious gun just popped out of nowhere and started shooting at random people. No. It had a human being who pulled the trigger. That's what happened. This is the problem that I keep trying to say to a lot of people. For this girl to say that comment, my question is simply this. Where are your parents? I need to talk to your mom and dad. I'm gonna talk to your mom and dad. I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna look at the dad, mostly the dad. I'm gonna tell that dad, why are you living in an area that you got bullets flying around? Why are you raising your kids there? Tell me why. Because listen, let me try it out. If I was a father and I had a kid and I hear bullets flying around, I'm leaving. I ain't dealing with that. I'm going somewhere else if I hear bullets crossing around. And I'm sorry for saying, well, Ricardo, but listen, we not understand there's a death occurring that happened in your family. I understand that. We understand that. We know people that have been shot and killed. We understand that. I never blame a gun for it. I blame the individuals who are carrying these weapons. My question is simply this. This is where I really harsh on people. There is a serious problem with parenting in the United States. I've been saying this for the longest time. Where are the parents? Because you go to South Central and you look at how many people are getting killed. Okay, these are mostly guys, but also women included. These are kids that are around 15, 14, 16, 18, 19, before they hit 21. There's a lot of kids getting killed. You're not going to sit there and you're going to tell me it's because of guns. Are you serious? You know, you got bats, you got knives, you got all types of things you can use to kill somebody. I'll tell you the real truth about it. It's the kids and the parents. Where are the parents? Where are the parents? I mean, tell me where are... See, this is the problem. See, this is why I keep trying to tell everybody. People keep telling me, well, it's the Democrats. I don't... Please, give me a break. Well, the conservative values... Forget about conservative values. Let's get down to the source here. Parents, family, what's going on? Why is 16-year-olds, why are 19-year-olds, not 19, but 18, 17 carrying guns? Because when I grew up, I never carried a gun. And the ones who had guns were bad kids, and bad things happened to bad kids. Everyone knows growing up in high school, we seen the bad kids, quote unquote. What happened to those bad kids? Always get problems with the police, got problems going in and out, in the prison, all that crap. Then you look at those kids that grow up, they're completely messed up in the head. These are 16, 17, 18, 19-year-old kids. What in the effing hell is going on here? And my response to that is, where are the parents? Where are the parents? You gotta explain that to me. Where are the parents? The March for Our Lives, dude, I'm telling you, man, I need to drag all these parents coming in. I need to talk to them. Because y'all been doing a horrible job raising these kids. And it's not just Hispanic, it's everyone. You got some white kid bombing other random people and packages, and I'm looking at this, I'm thinking I'm so pissed off and angry, but I'm like, where are the parents? Like, wait, we need to drag the parents. What did you not see? You're the father, you're the mother. You couldn't see this coming? There's something odd about your kid? Now you see this, now you want to blame what? What do you got to blame? Games? Now you got the kid. Now you got the what happened in Florida, where the guardians, where the original parents. What did you do? What if you knew the kid was unstable? Why did you allow this kid to have guns in the house, man? Explain that to me. This is disturbing the crap out of me. And I know the bomber. I don't know how old the guy is. I don't know. Maybe he's like above 20. I don't know. But look, man, it's a series of process things going on here. It is quite disturbing what's going on. It is quite disturbing. The fact that they're going to sit there, you're going to tell me that's because of guns? We got to stop guns. That's going to solve the problems, right? It's not going to solve the problems. I'm going to tell you something right now. As someone that's Mexican, and by the way, in Mexico, the gun restrictions are even harsher. And look what's going on in Mexico. Same thing in many parts of Latin America where the gun control is stricter. Look at the results. It doesn't go well. You're advocating for gun control in South Los Angeles. You realize that all the gang members are going to still carry their guns while the average civilian is probably going to be restricted with guns without no guns? Oh my God, man. Oh, I mean, this is insanity, man. This is what look. And by the way, man, it isn't just Hispanic American. It's not just Black Americans. It's every group, man. I see this everywhere, man. I've seen African. I've been seeing local news warriors, African American kids, like literally 19, 16, 18-year-old kids beating up store clerks, shooting bus drivers. What are you doing at the? You know, even when I was like growing up, like I remember there was kids that would hang out at McDonald's. They were like 17, 18 years old. I'm thinking to myself, like, this is a Wednesday. This is school night. What are you doing at McDonald's? Don't you have a class to study? But see, they don't see. But see, as you get older, you're like, where are the parents? What's going on? Like, where's the parent? You got a white guy, a white kid yelling and screaming, dropping N-bombs at an Asian teacher. The kid is so disturbed. I'm like, who's raising these kids? I mean, what's even sad about this? You got a white kid, another white kid in Florida, beating up a Hispanic teenage kid with a baseball bat over a girl. I'm thinking the kid had previous charges before, once against his own dad, and you're not telling there's something going on here, man. Like, this is like, March for Our Lives, man. How about this? How about a parent conference dragging these parents in and say, what's going on? I'm not going to sit here, but don't come up to me and blaming on guns. What's so comical about this is you look at the comment section among the Telemundo and Univision comment section, they blast this chick. They'll tell this girl's completely stupid. I think she's retarded. I know what happened to her, but guess what? You know why South Central's a shithole? Because you make it that way. You know why there's so much violence and all that crap? You know what to do? Oh, that's poverty. That's because they need more education and everything. No. The problem is the parents. The problem, these parents don't raise these kids right. They're not educating them correctly, and this is the result. And you're gonna come back and blame it on guns? And like I said before, this isn't just this is for every group. I mean, it is sad to see stuff, to hear all this stuff coming out. And these are kids, they're like 16, 17, 18. I mean, come on. I mean, what is an 8? Sorry, no, well, I think we got a report here. A 19-year-old kid with a baseball bat hitting grown adults at a gas station. There's something not right here. I mean, dude, I don't know how to say this to people, but like even me growing up, I'll tell you right now, I had a classmate right now when I was in high school. He's a white guy. I could smell the breath of him smoking weed and cigarettes all the time. This dude was a thug, a white American thug, trash dude, whatever. Okay, I stayed the f away from that dude. That guy had some mental problems right there. Not to mention that he got two black girls pregnant. And then later on, as he got older, he got into jail, all that stuff. Then he went to jail and everything. I don't know what happened to him ever since then. But I knew even when I was a kid, I knew there was something wrong with this dude. I knew there was something wrong with this dude because he would always hang out at McDonald's. I don't know why. On the weekdays, he never went. He always hanging out at the random places and all that stuff. Like I knew already something was going on. When I was in high school, I knew there were kids that there was something like really wrong with them. But as you got older, as everyone gets older, you start to see there's something going on in the household. That's where it starts right there. It's not the cops. Oh, the cops are all profile. Listen, man. Listen. I lived most of my life. I'm telling you right now. Never had an issue running away from cops. Cops try to chase me. Cops shooting at me. Never happened to me. I don't cause problems. You causing problems gonna come to you. Simple as that. So don't give me this BS crap about cops and all that stuff. Because I I know plenty of cops. I got no problem with cops. Maybe some traffic tickets here and there, but nothing like this. Nothing like, them chasing you down and getting the gun. That's crazy crap. I don't understand what is going on. And people are like looking at it and say, "Oh yeah, it's the senators. It's the gun. It's got we need. It's the guns, and we gotta stop guns and everything." No, you know what needs to be stopped? You know what needs to be stopped? There needs to be a stopping for a lot of bad parenting going on. It's a lot of bad parenting. It's a lot. There is, I think, it was a couple of Hispanic kids on a last night. I remember hearing this on the news. They beat up another Hispanic kid, and the guy was like 18 years old. The dude, other people were like 16, 17, 19-year-old kids. What the heck? I mean, are you serious? You got nothing else to do? There's a reason. Okay, listen. If you ever use transit transportation, there's a reason why grown adults don't want to be in buses or metros or subways during the time when kids get out of school. It's a lot of problems. Anywhere there's a number of kids congregating, there's always be problems, and adults run away, and you wonder why. And my question is this, because Eric, I think anyone who listens to this is probably an adult, probably above 25 or something like that. You know, let's be perfectly honest with ourselves here. Everyone knows for a fact that those kids, they're around these ages, they're out all the time, they're acting irresponsible all the time, getting in trouble with the police. They got problems at home. They got some serious, serious problems at home. And that's not normal behavior. That is not normal at all. Something is mentally wrong with those kids. And when I was in school, probably like other people, we stayed away from those kids. I stayed away from them. I knew there was something wrong with them. And those kids end up growing to be in our mid to late 20s. And then, therefore, we have to deal with their fuckery that happened back when they're kids. Now they're grown adults. Now those people are giving birth to giving birth and interbreeding with other people and giving birth to children, and then they're going to grow up to look what their daddy, mommy does and think it's normal. That's the scary part of all of this. You got disturbed individuals now growing up around our ages, past 25, now giving birth to children. And they want to sit here and they don't want to see the obvious. Family structure, parenting. No, they don't want to talk about that. We got to talk about guns. Why can't we have a speech about how to be a man, be a father for once? And learn how to do a checkbook and learn to learn how to manage money. How about that? No, they want to talk about guns. Like guns did something. It's really sad to see this. It's really pathetic to see all of this. What's clearly obvious what's the problem. Even what's happening in Florida. What happened in Florida was a tragedy. I'm looking at this. I'm reading about. I get so angry at the parents the most because I'm thinking, you knew this was going on, but you didn't do anything. That's disturbing me the most, man. That's really disturbing. And you wonder why when there's people around our ages now, kids now, we always want to look around, surround, like, okay, we're gonna raise our kids right. We're gonna be living in a nicer environment because I don't want my kids living in a bad area because those kids will grow up to think it's normal. I think this way, but they want to talk about guns and please give me a goddamn break.